The wait is over. Bumgarner is back, and he's coming up next. We've got Tuesday night baseball here at AT&T Park as we get ready for a big night. It's game 2 of this 3-game series. Diamondbacks, Giants, welcome to NBC Sports Bay Area, and it's powered by Xfinity. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. The Giants have won 5 straight. That's not the story. The story tonight, Madison Bumgarner.
Well, Madison Bumgarner's last start in spring training gets hit on the hand, breaks his pinky finger, and what happens? He misses 60 games. And the Giants said, well, if we could just stick around 500 till he gets back, we'll be all right. Well, tonight, Giants come into this game 30-30. They flip the ball to the big man, and the 4-time All-Star, well, we just can't wait to see how he is going to do. However, there is one speed bump in this Diamondback lineup that he has to be aware of, and that's Paul Goldschmidt, who's hitting .310 lifetime against him with 3 home runs.
So keep an eye on the Goldschmidt-Bumgarner matchup, and we're going to watch Bumgarner hit as well. All right, stay tuned. We'll take you to Willie Mays Plaza for an update, and we'll do that right after this.
and by Jack in the Box. Try the new Cholula Buttery Jack, part of the Buttery Jack family. Only at Jack in the Box.
Your San Francisco Giants have strung together 5 wins in a row. They are rolling, coming off a big victory last night against their division rivals as they get set for game 3-game series with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Welcome back to our broadcast, everybody. I'm Amy Gutierrez. 74 days. Yep, that's how long fans have been counting. The Giants players have been waiting, and Madison Bumgarner has been working very hard to get back on the mound. Tonight, it's happening. He will make his 2018 debut. Let's take a look back at what happened. It was March 23rd in Scottsdale, Arizona. Bum broke his pinky reacting to a comebacker from Royals Whit Merrifield. When he tried to pick up the ball, everyone thought something was wrong, but when he came out of the game, everyone knew something was wrong. After surgery, 3 pens, and a long rehab, the much-anticipated debut of Madison Bumgarner, it is here, and the fans, they know that with their guy back on the mound, the Giants will be a force to be reckoned with. Lineup's first pitch, Madison Bumgarner, Kruk and Kipe coming your way.
Out as he took the slow walk to the mound for the first time this year. So Bumgarner, who is going to take to hill for the first time. Our game time weather is presented by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Hey, it is a great time of the year to get to the beach. The admission-free boardwalk is open daily. 59 degrees, you see the winds and humidity, and it is a clear and a cool night here at the ballpark. The lineup that Bumgarner will be facing, the first place Arizona Diamondbacks. The lineup is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. It'll be Ahmed Peralta and then Goldschmidt. You can see the number of at-bats that Goldschmidt has against Bumgarner, so these two very familiar with each other. It'll be Murphy, Marte, and then Owings, Devin Marrero is going to get a start, then Negron, and then Patrick Corbin will hit ninth.
On the hill tonight for the Giants with his 2018 debut, it's going to be the veteran Madison Bumgarner. Bumgarner, 6'4", 250 pounds. He's 28 years old, and he is in his 8th year at the big league level. This is what he did last year. It was kind of an abbreviated year. It only took 17 starts because of an injury to his throwing arm. The injury to his hand this year, well, this is why he's starting now. And this is what you see when you take your at-bats against Bumgarner. You're going to see a low 90s fastball. You'll see that about 43% of the time. A slider, a changeup, and a curveball.
And the first pitch is down low on the appeal. No swing as we get started right on time at 7:15. So Ahmed hitting .211 with 8 home runs, 25 runs batted in. And a swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ahmed last night went 1 for 4. And overall in his career against Bumgarner, he's faced him 25 times. He's 6 for 25. Just underway here at AT&T Park. And the breaking ball is down low, trying to get a feel for all of his pitches. Giants have won 5 straight. The Diamondbacks have won 3 of 4. And of course they lost yesterday. Giants beat the D-backs 10-3. And a high strike. It's 2-2. I already like this umpire. It's Tony Randazzo. Then it's Bill Welke, Brian Knight, and Lance Barrett.
Now Randazzo, and he's a low ball umpire, but he's got width on both sides of the strike zone, and he will give some belts. If he has any consistency, it's at the belt, but he's a guy that looks for strikes. And Ahmed swings at a pitch that was just about ready to hit the dirt, and he fouls it. It stays at 2-2. A little bit more on the D-backs. They're under 500 on the road. They're 12-15, but they're way over 500 against teams in the National League West, where they're 16-9. And a high pop-up foul. Look out, Mac Williamson for the mound. And it's going to be Crawford who takes a swipe at it, and it's out of play. 1 bounce out of play. Well, let's take a look at that defense that the Giants are throwing out there tonight behind Madison Bumgarner. Starting in the outfield from left to right, it'll be Williamson, Hernandez, and McCutchen. Good arms across the board. The best one in left field. Crawford, Longoria, they're on the left side of the infield. Panik and Sandoval, they're on the right side. Buster Posey, he'll be in the squad, putting down the signs for the 4-time All-Star, Madison Bumgarner.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Ahmed spoils a good pitch. It stays at 2-2.
Bumgarner with a couple of rehab starts. The normal process is to have a minimum of 4. But he was adamant about, I'm good to go. I want to get out there. I can take this team and get it to the 5th or 6th inning in that many pitches. And, well, who's to argue?
On the ground towards the hole, but Longoria will throw him out, and that's how this game gets started.
If you're Evan Longoria, you got to love playing behind Madison Bumgarner because you're going to see a lot of action. A lot of balls from these right-handed hitters are going to go to Longoria. They're going to go to Crawford on that left side of the infield.
Here's David Peralta hitting at .263. And he shoots this one on the ground to Panik. And a 1-pitch out to Peralta, 2 down.
Well, that's what Kurt Young and Bruce Bochy would love to see, a lot of quick outs within 3 pitches. The guy's coming back, building up arm strength and getting stretched out. The one thing you fear if you're a hitting coach, or a pitching coach rather, is long innings. At bats where guys have 8, 9, 10, 12 pitches in the at bat.
Here's Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt hitting at .210. And he takes a strike and went 1 for 3 with a walk in the game last night.
Take a look at his fastball on the inside corner. His pitch cast is brought to you by SoFi, a modern finance company. It's important for him to establish that strike on the inside corner to these right-handers.
And a base hit over Crawford. So if you're Bumgarner, kind of want to check as many boxes as you can right in the first inning. Well, now you can check one in the stretch.
Well, if you have to get in the stretch for the first time, getting in there with 2 outs is not a bad thing. Ballpark tonight playing pretty much the way we are familiar with. There's carry out to left center and center right now. Not an easy ballpark to hit the ball at the right field if you're right-handed.
Here's John Ryan Murphy. He's got a lot of power, and he takes a pitch down low. 8 home runs, 17 runs batted in. Picked up a hit in 4 at-bats in the game last night. Two and 0. Murphy, according to our notes, has never faced Bumgarner before. May have faced him in spring training, but not during the regular season. Swing. You're going to miss. 2 balls and 1 strike.
That's a good changeup. That is a pitch now that he'll go to in any time. It's not a project pitch at all. It's just a good one. Murphy way out front. Bumgarner lifetime against the D-backs 9-10 with a 2.58 ERA. He's thrown 191 2/3 lifetime innings against Arizona.
What were you saying before the game? That's a season.
Well, I mean, you think about it, 191 innings. That, for a lot of guys, they'd love to give a team 191 innings. So basically 1 year of his life he's pitched against the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Three and 1. Marte is on deck. 3-2.
Yeah, an off-speed pitch. He did it 2-0. He did it 3-1. And you know, you're getting swing throughs where the guys aren't even fouling it off. You know you've got a good off-speed pitch.
3-2. That means Goldschmidt will be on the move. Tap slowly to third. Longoria's only shot is a bare hand. They got him. And that'll end the inning. Nice play. Giants coming up. Southwest Airlines. Hernandez, Posey, and McCutcheon. Longoria will be the cleanup hitter. Mac Williamson 5th. And then the red hot Brandon Crawford. See what he's done since May 1st. Sandoval panic. And hitting 9th, of course, is Madison Bumgarner.
On the hill tonight for the Arizona Diamondbacks will be the left-hander Patrick Corbin. 6'3", 210-pounder. He's 28 years of age. And he's got just about 6 full years at the big league level. And this is what he has done in 12 starts this year. 5-2 with a 2.99 ERA. And look at the strikeouts. 98 strikeouts in 75 1/3. He's only given up 51 hits. How does he do it? Well, you're going to see a fastball that he believes in. It's going to be right around the low 90s. He's got a curveball, slider, and a changeup. And not a lot of soft stuff, but he's starting to throw more curveballs. But he will go fastball, slider combination for the most part.
Darquise Hernandez, a high hopper. Marrero's got it, and he throws him out.
Let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense behind Patrick Corbin tonight, starting in the outfield from left to right. It'll be Peralta, Owings, and Negron. The best arm is in center field with Chris Owings. Ahmed and Marrero will be on the left side of the infield. Marte and Goldschmidt. They'll be on the right side. John Ryan Murphy. He'll be in the squad, putting down the signs.
So here's Buster Posey at 306. And he looks at a strike. He's had 46 lifetime at bats against Patrick Corbin. And he's picked up 13 hits. Taps this one. More work for Marrero. And pull Goldschmidt off the bag. Not a problem. 2 down.
Well, how far would you go for Togo's? Brought to you by Togo's Pretzel Rami. Last night, back-to-back big flies off the bats of Andrew McCutcheon and Brandon Crawford. McCutcheon hit at 365 feet. Crawford hit at 402 feet. They were majestic, and that's our Togo's Pretzel Rami.
Here's McCutcheon. And McCutcheon takes a strike. 246, 5 home runs, 26 runs batted in. Fouls this one back, and it's a quick 0-2.
I don't think that swing felt that good for McCutcheon. I thought his hand may have slipped off the bat, which is always an awkward feeling.
And he takes the next pitch down low.
Let's take a look at that first swing. I mean, he was letting it fly. Yep, regroup, take inventory, go get him.
Down and in, 2-2. Longoria on deck.
Corbin lifetime against the Giants 6-7, but with a 3.16 ERA. However, in this ballpark, he's only got 1 lifetime victory in 8 starts. He's 1-4 with a 4.66 ERA.
Tapped foul.
Take a look at the swing and bunt that ended the inning, and watch Longoria come in. It had to be perfect. There was no room for error. If you're playing third base behind Bumgarner, you're going to get action. Nice play.
Look out. Foul. Jerry Leap. Our ball due down the left field line. And it's low, 3-2. And there's Bob Giarrusso, an old friend, down the right field line. Jerry, I do believe, is telling the truth about his age. Giarrusso's lying. Pitch. Swinging a pop-up. Goldschmidt and Murphy. And it's going to be out of play. It remains 3-2. So McCutcheon at least trying to make Patrick Corbin work after a couple of quick outs. This one is playable for Goldschmidt, and that'll end the inning. So 2 ground balls and a pop-up, and after one here at AT&T Park, it's 0-0.
For the grind that comes through every time. See your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
Here, no score is Ketel Marte lines this one to left. Williamson is going to watch this one bounce up against the cars, and Marte is going to have a leadoff double. Laying in the bushes on that first pitch, and that'll bring up Chris Owens.
Diamondbacks know Bumgarner. They know he is going to attack. And that first pitch, he's usually around the plate. And like a lot of great pitchers, I mean, guys feel like they have to get after him early in the count. They don't want to get into a 2-strike situation with him.
Owens hitting 185. And he bluffs a bunt and he takes a strike.
Big, slow rainbow curveball to steal strike one. That's a new look. I mean, it went off a slide step with that too. I think Owens really was off balance.
On the ground, that's a fair ball. Matt Williamson is going to get to it. A run's going to come in. It's 1-0 D-backs. And a double for Owens and an RBI.
Little ground ball to the left side of the infield. Take a look at another big breaking ball. Down and in. Drop the head. They had Longoria playing in at the cut of the grass in respect of a possible bunt. Limited his range, and Owens took advantage of it.
Devin Marrero steps up. He's never faced Bumgarner before. And he takes high. 1 ball and no strikes. Negron is on deck. Christopher Negron. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And it's not a pitch at all as Bumgarner chases Owens back. Pop up. Sandoval puts it away. And the throw to third. Not in time. So Owens tags up on the pop-up.
Well, they're going to take a look at it, but it gives you an idea of how much confidence Owens has in his speed. I mean, this is a dangerous play. But he's looking at how the momentum of the play takes Sandoval back on his heels. Now, he has a good arm. Giants may have an argument.
So they choose not to take a look at it.
No, that one a little more revealing, and indeed he was safe.
Chance to play the infield in. So Owens at third with one out. Pitcher on deck. And a strike.
Take a look. Play just a little wide, and Longoria had to go out and get it as he wipes back. I mean, he does indeed make contact with the side of the head of Owens, but by then Owens' left hand on the bag. So a daring attempt for third pays off for the D-backs. That's a big 90 feet. I mean, it changes everything. For Bumgarner, puts him in the strikeout mode.
Yeah, the Groans only had one at bat this year. He's 0 for 1. Swing. You're gonna miss. 1 and 2.
See that slider a lot. I mean, Bumgarner's very creative with it. He can adjust the tilt too. If he throws it at the back foot on a right-handed hitter, he'll get tilt. If he throws it at the hands, it'll flatten out.
And very high. 2 and 2. So Bumgarner trying to wiggle his way out of this mess. And it's hit to Longoria, but it'll be Crawford, who kind of was screened off by Longoria, and a run scores. It's 2-0.
It's not often you see, and I got it, you take a ground ball, and that's exactly what this is. So Negron gets a hit, an RBI. And I think it just stunned Crawford that it got past Longoria.
Or maybe Longoria let it get past him. The Giants had a similar play last night. However, it was at second and short, and the official score gave the second baseman an error.
It was a bad call.
Corbin bunts it. Bumgarner is going to throw to first. So Ahmed's going to hit. A couple of runs for the D-backs here in the second. Giants find themselves exactly where they were in last night's game. Ahmed rolled out to third. Here he rolls another one to third. And that'll end the inning. Work to do for the Giants. Longoria, Williams, and Crawford coming up.
you get the message, Chef, about Dannon? Okay. Back here at AT&T Park, a big shout out to the Giants rookie starting pitchers. They are a big reason, gentlemen, as to why this team is still in the race without their horse Madison Bumgarner before this evening. Their recent series against Philly, Chris Stratton, Andrew Suarez, Derek Rodriguez combining for 19 innings, 12 hits, 3 walks, 18 strikeouts. They only gave up 1 run. You know who's impressed? Buster Posey told me this game is all about confidence. These guys have the ability and the talent, and they're starting to believe they belong here, and that means good things are on the way. Guys?
Good things are on the way.
Well, that's the plan.
Longoria tries to go the other way and fouls it out of play.
I mean, you hope, if you're a manager, a general manager, you hope that your young players find the confidence early. And then it's a matter of being able to maintain that confidence.
In the dirt, 1 and 2.
I mean, it's such a head slap up here when you try to give your team a chance to win as a starting pitcher, and look, it doesn't always happen that way when you're learning. When you have days of success like these last 3 starts for these guys, that goes a long way.
So it'd be Marte who throws out Longoria. Well, don't miss great summer games against the Cubs, A's, and Cardinals. It's group tickets. It's the perfect way to celebrate many different things, including anniversaries, corporate offsites, bachelorette parties. It all starts with 25 people or more. sfgiants.com/groups. Here's Mac Williamson. 260, 3 home runs, 8 driven in. He does have a lifetime home run against Patrick Corbin. And a late call strike to even the count. It was Hunter Pence who started last night in left field.
Generous call on that breaking ball. Soft stuff away, hard stuff in. Now this is the one that was called a strike at a 1-0 count.
High and foul down the right field line and out of play. And meaning it just missed, or are you serious?
Well, meaning punch a hole in your mask.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
But
and he got him. So Mac Williamson strikes out on the breaking ball.
As well as at bats, and hitters do this now. I mean, they'll walk right into the dugout, up the runway, and they'll go back and take a look at the pitch that got called a strike on him. And leave a bad taste in
Mac Williamson's mouth. That's that first strike.
A red-hot Brandon Crawford. He's got good lifetime numbers against Patrick Corbin, including a double, a triple, and a couple of home runs.
You know, that's one thing that really separates a rookie from a veteran hitter. As a rookie has a pitch like that called a bad strike against him, that can take him out of his whole at bat. Or as a veteran, you know, he can get over it quicker.
On the ground to Nick Ahmed, and that'll end the inning. So 6 up, 6 down for Corbin. Third inning coming up.
sportsbayarea.com/GiantsAFOG. A fan who wins receives 2 tickets to the games on Say Hey Tuesday. A Giants prize pack will be on the broadcast. The fan of the game tonight is Danielle Poland, and she brought her husband Jared to the game. So Danielle and Jared, welcome to the broadcast.
Here's Peralta. And Peralta takes low. He rolled out to panic in the first inning. 2-0. Diamondbacks on back-to-back doubles and a single in the second. On the ground, foul. Is that Bob?
That's Big Bad Bob.
Bob from Putnam.
Making friends. That away, Bob. That a bit. So you say he's lying about his age?
Oh, yeah. Well, our notes say that he says he's 60.
Yeah, that's a lie. But he's a Rawlings guy.
Yeah. 2-2. Look out. Full count. Goldschmidt on deck, and then Murphy. Beautiful night here at AT&T Park. And the payoff. And a base hit. Kind of poked that one into right field.
Yeah, not a lot of lower body in that swing, just kind of protecting the zone. Good at bat.
Stream the Giants on the go this season. Once again, you can stream every NBC Sports Bay Area Giants broadcast on your desktop or mobile device. Giants game streamed on the go on the NBC Sports app. Here's Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt with a base hit in the first. Here he takes it wide, 1-0. Murphy to follow. And a strike.
Good changeup. It's really been a nice pitch for him tonight. I mean, he's utilized that pitch more early in this game than we've seen him. I don't know if he's ever had that many successful changeups early in the game. This is such a new look.
Runs that one down and in. 2 balls and a strike.
Goldschmidt, not an easy guy to double up. He's got good speed. He's only hit into 1 on the year.
Runner goes, and a base hit to left. Peralta stopped briefly, and he continues over to third. And here's Murphy. Murphy hit that slow roller that Longoria made a nice play to throw him out to end the first. So a couple of hits now for the D-backs where Bumgarner had him reaching, but a nice job of staying with it and driving it into the outfield. Foul.
Again, jumping on that first pitch. Goldschmidt, I mean, he was low flying around second base. He didn't know that that ball was called a foul. Rounded second, look at third, and that's when he finally got the stop sign. First pitch, just jumping on it. Murphy squares it up. Foul by a couple of feet. But watch Goldschmidt. I mean, he's got a low fly going.
Must be nice to be in shape.
What are you talking about? You're in shape.
Yeah, right. I'm in shape to sit in this chair. 1 ball and 1 strike to John Ryan Murphy.
Hey, your pipes are in shape. That's all you care about.
2-1. Peralta at third, Goldschmidt at first. And a strike. 2-2.
Get a little width on that outside corner. He may go back out that same side of the plate. If you're getting a wide strike, I mean, especially from a left-hander who's got a breaking ball, you could backdoor and really swing that thing around. Just wrap it around the plate. You may get a strikeout. You may get that double play ball you're looking for.
Instead, Bumgarner's going to check on Goldschmidt.
Got to pay attention to Goldschmidt. You take him for granted. He could steal a base. He had 18 last year, 30 plus the year before that.
Tap to Crawford. Crawford's going to come home, and they got him. May have missed him the first time, but Osterpozy then hung in there and tagged out Peralta. So nice play by Crawford.
Well, and Bumgarner loved it. He turned around immediately, gave a good fish shake to Crawford. And he wants to get out of this inning without giving up a run, and this is a big play. may have touched them there anyway, but he went back and made sure. So Bumgarner has a chance to pitch out of it. That's a dangerous play.
Here's Marte, who takes a strike. Marte doubled in the second. On the ground to Longoria. That's one, and that's two. And Bumgarner pitches out of it. Sandoval panic. Bumgarner coming up. Pick the most memorable, and to vote for today's matchup, go to NBCSportsBayArea.com or onto Twitter at NBCS Giants. Winner of the first round will be announced on Giants postgame live as Sandoval takes a strike. So vote for your favorite moment. The 18-inning game 2 of the 2014 NLDS against the Nationals. Sandoval pops it out of play. Or the ball game between the Giants and Dodgers in September of '97. Bonds hit a 3-run home run. Rod Beck with a great save, and Brian Johnson the walk-off. Sandoval takes low.
Yeah, 3 pitches, 3 different pitches, all the same location, working that outside corner. Fastball, changeup, curveball.
Sandoval got a piece. So panic on deck, and then Madison Bumgarner. Nice job by Bumgarner and the defense to get out of that mess in the top of this inning. Here's a pitch outside, 2-2.
See the protective piece on the left leg of Pablo Sandoval with the initials KFP, Kung Fu Panda.
Got him.
Again, another example of a wide strike on that outside corner. Murphy sets that target. He sets it on the outside corner, and he's got to reach towards his right leg. So a very good strike zone if you're pitching tonight, especially in that outside part of the plate to righties.
Panik takes a call strike. On the ground, foul.
Let's go, Dad. Had a bit. Father, son, both Rowling guys.
On the ground to second. And Marte stays with it. Here's the Brandon Belt 18-inning game.
This was a swing of the bat that tied it up in the 9th inning. And Yusmeiro Petit with 6 innings of shutout relief. And then in the 18th inning, Tanner Roark, Brandon Belt unloads, and that would be the difference. The Giants would win that ball game and that series.
Bumgarner takes low, 1 ball and no strikes. Takes low again, 2-0. And a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Perfect 2-0 pitch. I don't think Bumgarner was overly enthusiastic about that call.
Foul back, 2-2.
Corbin so far tonight, I mean, he's really moved his stuff around very well. He's used both sides of the plate. He hasn't made many mistakes out over the middle.
Full count with Gorkis Hernandez on deck. On the ground to third, cut off by Marrero. He's going to get up and throw, and that'll end the inning. Nice play. After 3, 2-0 D-backs. Bonds hit the home run. fact, remember, he got into this big mess. Bases loaded with nobody out. This was the double play that ended the inning.
That was a play where Mike Piazza coming down the third base line could have taken out Brian Johnson. He did not. Created this opportunity, and Brian Johnson with one of the most memorable swings of the bat in Giants history. A walk-off home run. The Giants would go to the playoffs that year.
Yeah, unfortunately, bottom line is that was their playoffs. They were out of gas by the time they got to take on the Marlins. Marlins swept them. Owens is going to lead things off. Owens, Marrero, and Negron, and Crawford. An off-balance throw, no problem, 1 out.
Chris Owens is not going to give you a lot of time. And if you're on the left side of the infield, you got to pick it up.
Marrero popped out to Pablo Sandoval in the second. And he shortens up the bunt, and he takes a strike. Diamondbacks 2. Giants nothing. More work for Crawford. 2 down.
Were those the funnest games for you to play in as a second baseman? Guy to put the ball on the ground, work quick?
Well, you knew you were going to get a lot of work. And assuming you were playing on a good infield, absolutely. Negron takes a strike.
To me, like he was going up there taking all the way. Not a bad idea. I mean, the guy's only got 3 pitches into the at bat. You get 2 outs. Take a pitch.
McCutchen moves back. And a nice quick inning for Bumgarner. For the Giants, it'll be the top of the order coming up. 2-0 D-backs.
Redwood Credit Union offers full-service banking for all that you love. Federally insured by NCUA.
Well, Giants fans, watch the Giants take on the D-backs tomorrow at 12:30 for this week's MLB Facebook watch game. Follow MLB Live on Facebook to catch exclusive National Game broadcasts, and you can do that all season long. My partner will be part of that broadcast crew tomorrow. which means that I'll be watching.
Well, I hope you are. Joined by Rich Waltz and Eric Burns.
Here's Gorkis Hernandez. Giants have not had a base runner. Patrick Corbin's been perfect. Couple of strikeouts. And a strike, and it's 0-1.
Now Corbin's come out in the first inning of this ball game, and he has had a true command of everything that he has.
Kind of like that.
He's done a real nice job of keeping the Giants off balance. They haven't had a lot of back leg time to what he's thrown across the strike zone. Put a little on, take a little off, change the movement, change the location.
And on 3 pitches, Gorkis Hernandez strikes out. Let's check in with Amy G.
All right, gentlemen. Well, the list of fun things to do here at AT&T Park, it's very long, but we've got something that you need to put at the top of your must-do list. That is visit from the clubhouse. It is located on the promenade level behind section 115. Here's why you need to go. You can purchase game-used items. This is super unique. You can get Posey's catcher gear. It's available now. It was used during his 2016 Gold Glove season. Or how about McCutcheon's jersey that he wore for his 6-hit walk-off home run game against the Dodgers? He also wore it on April 7th for a walk-off against the Diamondbacks. It's a unique experience that everyone needs to check out from the clubhouse. Guys?
All right. Good stuff as Posey sends one out to Triples Alley, but it's tracked down by Negron. And here's McCutcheon.
Right now, the Giants just trying to get Patrick Corbin in his stretch. Has not been in his stretch yet tonight. 11 up, 11 down.
McCutcheon popped out to Goldschmidt in the first inning. And he takes a little bit of a backdoor breaking ball for a called strike.
That's been the go-to side of the plate for Corbin against the Giants right-handers.
One and 2. And a little pop-up into shallow center field, and that's going to fall. So there's your first hit of the game for the Giants.
Well, and it gets Corbin to the stretch for the first time, but it also takes the focus off of just getting a hit for the Giants in their dugout. The longer you go without a hit, the more you start thinking about getting just that. Now you can start thinking about scoring runs and doing what you normally do, but getting that first hit out of the way at times can be a little problematic.
Well, here's Longoria, rolled out to second. And he takes low. 1 ball and no strikes.
The longer it takes you to get in your stretch, the harder it is to find your rhythm in the stretch.
Tapped. It's a fair ball, and that's going to end the inning. Hey, the Giants got a base runner. That's a start. It's 2-0 D-backs.
by sharing a photo or video with hashtag #HatsOffForHeroes. For each post, T-Mobile will donate $1 to support veterans.
2-0 D-backs. Here's Patrick Corbin. Pretty good hitter, and the first pitch is down low. Corbin on the year is 6 for 21. And it's way outside, 2-0. Top of the order, Nick Ahmed on deck. Three and 0.
That's one Bumgarner wanted. This game features two of the better hitting pitchers in the National League West, Corbin and Bumgarner. Although I don't think Corbin quite has reached the green light on a 3-0 count yet. Bumgarner, on the other hand, yes, he has.
3-2.
It's a good swing.
And he got him.
So from 3 out to a strikeout, nice comeback for Bumgarner. That's his first strikeout tonight.
Here's Ahmed. Ahmed has bounced out twice to Evan Longoria.
Oh yeah, they brought their hats. Brought their friend.
On the ground and a base hit. So Ahmed goes the other way for a 1-out single.
Well, Warriors tomorrow night, game 3. Warriors taking on the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And check out Warriors Playoff Central. Coverage begins with a special edition of Warriors Outsider. Then it's Warriors Playoff Central before and after the game. NBA Finals coverage is on NBC Sports Bay Area. Go Warriors.
A lot of Warrior fans here tonight as Peralta stands in and he looks at a strike. Peralta with a base hit. He pulled it in the right field in the third. Swing. And gonna miss. Nothing in 2. .61 pitches now for Madison Bumgarner. He got him.
Wow. You watch the swing, and I mean, it almost hits Peralta in the face. I believe he had a pretty good look at this fastball. He had to be looking fastball. And about halfway into it, he realized that was a mistake. So, Bumgarner gets a second strikeout. And that's just a rough at bat.
Here's Goldschmidt, who's 2 for 2. And it's just a bit outside. Bumgarner has watched that pitch being called a strike on his teammates, so he wants it as well.
Well, think about this generation player. I mean, they will go back and review it. If they see a strike that's given, they're going to want that exact same thing, exact same location. Right now, Bumgarner's got to cool off. Talk about hitters that let their at-bat slip away because of one strike that's called against them. Well, the same thing can happen to a pitcher. It's rare that you see it happen to a guy who's in his 9th year at the big league level.
3-0. So Bumgarner knows he has to be careful here. And a strike. Ahmed with his lead at first, and now Bumgarner will take a check. Ahmed's got 2 steals on the year. He's been thrown out twice.
Giants take away the right center field gap with McCutcheon, the right fielder, shading Triples alley.
3-2.
He got beat at a breaking ball with a base hit to Goldschmidt in the first and a 3-2 count. That ball's down around the knees. Posey wants to go fastball away.
High down the right field line. McCutcheon is going to run out of room, although he had a pretty good gallop going.
He had to run about a 50-yard dash to get over there.
He did.
That's the ultimate teaser. The chain link fence.
So we'll do it again. It's 3-2. And this is hooked foul.
Yeah, that's just a yank. Bumgarner made the play. Nice going, Bum. Not a bit. It's a Wilson guy.
So Goldschmidt waiting. On the ground, foul.
Breaking ball below the zone. Goldschmidt in the defensive mode here, protecting. A good battle going on right here. Remember, Bumgarner was down this count 3-0.
Hooks this one down into the corner. And it's a fair ball. And that'll put runners at second and third with 2 outs.
Giants catch a break with that ball bouncing in the stands. That prevented the score for Nick Ahmed.
Battle won by Goldschmidt.
That's 3 hits tonight Goldschmidt has had against Bumgarner. How fair was it? About 3 feet. This is where they get the break. Big bounce into the stands. Thank you very much.
Murphy is 0 for 2.
Likes that first pitch.
To Crawford. Side retired. It'll be Williamson, Crawford, and Sandoval coming up.
Brought to you by SoFi, a modern finance company.
Well, don't miss Giants Outsiders. Giants coverage is not over after the postgame show. Grant Brisbee and Therese Vignal will bring you a fresh take on the game this season on Giants Outsiders tonight after postgame live. Check it out.
Here's Mac Williamson, and he takes a ball down and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Williamson, Crawford, Sandoval. Corbin's been good. He's only thrown 49 pitches. And it's 2-0. Corbin with 3 strikeouts. And one of those 3 was Mac Williamson in the second.
Nice 2-0 breaking ball, not giving into the fastball. Really mixed his speeds, his movements, and his location beautifully tonight.
Down the left field line. And that'll be extra bases. And it'll be a double for Mac Williamson.
Haven't seen many high mistakes with the breaking ball or any off-speed pitch from Corbin. That was one he made. And Mac Williamson jumped all over it. Big high breaking ball. Williamson waits well, keeps the hands back. When foot gets down early. Boom.
Here's Crawford. Crawford hit the ball pretty well, but right at Nick Ahmed in the second. Here he takes high and wide.
Best arm for the D-backs is in center field with Chris Owings.
And a breaking ball that falls in for a strike.
He's been pretty steady anytime he falls behind, and he hasn't done that a whole lot. No guarantee you're going to get a fastball and a fastball count. Curveballs, sliders, changeups. He's throwing the sink at him.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Corbin has showed no signs of problem transitioning from the windup to the stretch.
And he takes a tough pitch. It's 2-2.
Yeah, good pitch, good take.
Two pitch. And a full count.
Again, throwing it down there below the zone. Fish ain't biting.
Here's the payoff. Foul back. Came back with a fastball.
Crawford was on it. And foul ball went straight back. Foul it straight back. That hitter's time to you. I mean, that was one of the few times in this at bat that he really got both cheeks into a swing.
And another 3-2 pitch. On the ground and a base hit. They're going to wave in Mac Williamson. Here's the throw home. Cut off. Crawford a double. It's 2-1.
Well, it's almost automatic. I mean, when you watch Crawford day in and day out, and the amount of hits he's had to the left side of the field, righties, lefties, doesn't matter. Good pitches, hangers, doesn't matter. Here's a 91-mile-an-hour fastball with cut on it, but he just goes right past Marrero, who never had a chance. And all that in a 2-strike count. Giants on the board.
Here's Sandoval.
It is 5 weeks where this guy has been putting on a hitting clinic. 32 opposite field hits, and that leads the National League.
Sandoval takes a strike. Crawford with his lead at second. Sandoval with a pop-up into shallow center field. And it's going to fall. And now headed to third is Crawford. And he's going to make it.
For now.
In no man's land.
Diamondbacks going to look at this play at third base. Devin Marrero, the third baseman, immediately signaled to the D-backs bench to look at this play. I don't know what he's talking about. That isn't even close.
Come on.
Devin. Killing me. So,
Well,
Mike.
credibility.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. You lose all credibility. Mike Butcher, the pitching coach, coming out to talk to Corbin now. 3 straight hits by the Giants. The way Marrero came out the bag and immediately signaled, check this one out. I mean, if I'm Torey Lovullo, the skipper for the D-backs, I'm thinking, all right, we got this.
Maybe he thought that Crawford came off the bench. Here's Panic. Panic rolled out to second in the 3rd inning. Panic with a swing and a miss. He's 1 for 13 against Patrick Corbin.
Panic's also one of the best on this Giants team in this situation.
And very good at pulling a ball right in that hole past Goldschmidt. More work for Murphy. 1 ball and 1 strike. You see the defense. Marte and Ahmed are going to be a double play depth. Outfield straight away. Straight away now is almost odd.
It is odd.
With all the shifts that we see, different organizations with different philosophies.
But it definitely tells you about what type of hitter Joe Panic is. I mean, he is a guy that uses foul line to foul line. And this defense is respectful of it. And they've got a lot of history on Panic.
Well, 3-1. You get the big fella on deck. He's just not any ordinary guy on deck. Panic should get something to hit right here. He does, and it's out of play. Three hits in a row, a couple of balls hit well, and then a bloop. And they're loaded.
Oh, he really fought that swing back. Nice at bat.
Well, they're going to all get on their feet here at AT&T Park. When you come out to the park to see Bumgarner, you don't just come out to the park to see him pitch. He rolled out to third in the third. He's going to ask for time.
I like that graphic you saw. He's hit with the bases loaded 16 times. He's got 2 hits, both grand slams.
One and 0. Crawford, Sandoval, Panic. Two and 0.
Corbin's going, hey, wait a second. I've had that pitch called a strike. Now's when I really need it. Tony Lavello's thinking the same thing.
If this is close, you're going to see the big fella let her fly. Two balls and 1 strike.
He just missed it. He gets extended right up around the belt. It's a lot of bat head coming at it.
2 and 1. Two and 2.
And he will guess. I mean, he's like any other hitter who hits every day. He will guess. And he was not looking for a fastball there. Guess wrong. That's the guess wrong look.
Got it.
So Corbin gets a strikeout. He's pitching for it. 4th strikeout of the night.
Here's Gorkis Hernandez.
Bumgarner's going to go back to the dugout thinking about that 2-0 fastball he just missed.
Gorkis has rolled out and he struck out. Tyne runs at third. No balls and 1 strike. Your base runners. Crawford, Sandoval, Panic, third to first. This has been really a stressful free game for Corbin until this inning.
Only time he's gone over the 15 pitch count in an inning, and he's digging deep right now. Gorkis Hernandez looking for a mistake. Not that time. Good curveball.
Well, they struck him out on a curveball in the 4th. Eventually, Corbin's going to go to that curveball again.
And he will go down below the strike zone, too. He's got a couple pitches to play here with the 1-2 count.
And he got him. That's what we were talking about. Well, not out of the woods yet. Buster Posey's last at bat, he hit a ball out to the warning track in right center field. And the first pitch is low. Off the end of the bat, foul. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-0 curveball. D-backs pinch the outfield. They really pinch the gap in right center. Give the lines on both sides of the field. They think Posey's going to hit the ball in the middle of the field. And they defend against it.
1 ball and 1 strike. Foul. 1 and 2. Say this about Corbin. He had the bases loaded with nobody out. Throwing the kitchen sink at each and every one of these Giants hitters.
Opponent average, 3rd time through the lineup. That's when they start to give Corbin some problems.
One and 2. Got him. What a job by Corbin. He strikes out the side. Giants do pick up a run. It's 2-1 D-backs. California 4 dealers. Last night, Alan Hansen picked up a 2-run pinch hit double and fouled off 5 straight curveballs. Then he got a fastball away, and he drove it down the third base line. And that's our smart play. So here's Bumgarner facing Ketel Marte. And a strike, and it's 0-1. Giants did pick up a run, but they're going to be unhappy that that's all they got. On the ground to third, and Longoria's got it. 1 out. Father's Day is just around the corner, and we're honoring the most famous Giants father-son duo, the Barry and Bobby bobblehead. 2 tickets to 2 games plus the bobblehead. sfgiants.com/dads. Here's Owings. Owings doubled in a run in the second, and he rolled out to Crawford. This pitch inside for a ball. 1-0.
Got ourselves a duel tonight. Bumgarner, Corbin. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Both guys pitching out of trouble.
Tap foul. 1 ball and 1 strike.
It's amazing how sharp Madison Bumgarner looks, given that this is just really his 3rd start since coming off. So it's rehabbing to get off of the disabled list. I mean, you keep looking for signs of rust, and we're just not seeing it. I mean, normally when you're rebuilding and stretching your arm out as a starter, you need 4 starts in the minor leagues before you come back. He had 2. And that pitch right there has been lethal tonight, the changeup, and that's just a new look. Before he had it, he just didn't really throw it a whole lot. And nobody's even fouling it off.
More work for Crawford as he'll throw this one on the run, and they got him. Nice play, 2 down.
You watch Crawford coming to his right, coming in to his right, and with the speed of Owens, you're thinking, well, how's he going to be able to get his feet underneath him to get a throw off? Well, this is how you do it. Off your right foot. So you got him by a 1/4 of a stride. Nicely done. It's a fun play for a shortstop.
Here's Marrero. And he takes a strike. Ten ground balls hit to the left side. Oh, 2.
2 good pitches. Just pulling the string. And Marrero, I mean, both times his back leg is setting up for a fastball, and it's just not there. That's how you take the back leg out of a hitter.
And he got him to end the inning. McCutcheon, Longoria, Williamson coming up.
lefties this season. Arizona on top of the heap with 65. Then Cleveland and the Giants follow with 62. And Seattle rounds out the top 4. San Francisco 64 now, I beg your pardon.
Here's McCutcheon. McCutcheon takes wide. He singled in the 4th.
It's going to be it for Madison Bumgarner, and a fantastic debut for his 2018 season. Really looks sharp.
Bill Wilkie says McCutcheon went around. 1 ball and 1 strike. On the ground, foul. It's fair. Marrero's going to get it. So it's 1-2.
Mark Melancon heating up. He'll make his 2nd appearance of the year.
And he got him. That's 4 strikeouts in a row now for Corbin. Let's check in with Amy G.
All right, gentlemen. Well, we need to wish Derek Rodriguez a very happy 26th birthday. Of course, he is the son of Hall of Famer Ivan Rodriguez, and we spent some time chatting about what is it like to be the son of a Hall of Famer. Derek said he loves his dad. Of course, he thinks he was the greatest to ever play the game, and he doesn't feel pressure being Pudge's son, but he did say it is important to make his own name and carve his own path. Best advice he ever got from Dad: do the little things to stay healthy. If you stay healthy in this game, you keep playing this game. Gentlemen?
All right, good advice. The 0-1 to Longoria is a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside, 2-1 with Mac Williamson on deck. We're in the home half of the 6th inning.
Corbin has not given much hard stuff to Longoria at all tonight. Fastball there, one of the few times. And even when he throws that fastball, he just nibbles a corner.
Up the middle. Marte will make the play. 2 down. And here's Mac Williamson. There's the line on Bumgarner.
Oh, he was fantastic. Really, you go back as to what he did in the 3rd inning after the 2 spot he gave up in the 2nd. And he really worked out of a tough jam. A runner 1st and 3rd, nobody out situation, did not allow a run. And he's got to be thrilled with the feel that he had with all his pitches, especially that changeup.
And a soft line drive to end the inning off the bat of Mac Williamson. Through 6, it's 2-1 D-backs.
brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. It's been a good old-fashioned pitching duel tonight between Patrick Corbin and Madison Bumgarner. 2 runs, 8 hits for the D-backs, 1 run on 4 hits for the Giants. For Madison Bumgarner, passed all the tests. I mean, remember, he only had 2 minor league rehab starts coming into tonight's ball game. You couldn't tell. He just pitched beautifully and had a great feel of all his pitches, especially the changeup, which we saw him throw tonight more than we've ever seen him throw. And that's where we stand after 6 full innings of play. Right now, it's a new pitcher for Bruce Bochy. It's going to be Mark Melanson making his 2nd appearance on the year. His first outing, he went 1 inning, struck out 3. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your oil change tune-up and repair experts.
So Melanson will go after Christopher Negron. Actually, it's Dyson, Gerard Dyson, who's hitting. And it's wide. 1 ball and no strikes. Dyson played in the game last night, and he went 1 for 4. There he swings and misses. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Melanson, you're going to see a lot of low 90s cut and a lot of big over-the-top high 3/4 curveballs. He's got other pitches he can throw, but primarily that's how he's going to want to try and get you out. He will throw a 2-seam fastball.
One and two.
And that's the curveball that looks so much healthier this year than we saw it last year. And the 3 strikeouts that he had in his first appearance over the weekend, all 3 strikeouts, the payoff pitch was that curveball.
He throws it again, and this time it's taken.
Well, do you know those children? Your daughter Dannon,
Yeah.
her husband Zach.
I didn't leave them tickets. Two and two. And a soft line drive to Panic. And here's Patrick Corbin. Corbin had a sacrifice bunt in the 2nd and then struck out in the 5th. Are those bleacher seats?
They are.
They are, right?
They wanted to see the big man return. Madison Bumgarner making his season debut.
Corbin looks at a strike. And he waves at that breaking ball. Nothing in 2.
Such an acute break. 12-6. You can only get that type of break when you're that high with your release and your arm slide in a high 3/4.
Ball gets away. Buster Posey's going to jump on it. He's got to hurry. And he throws it down the right field line. And Corbin is going to put on the brakes at 2nd. So there will be an error on Buster on the throw.
Now, indeed, he goes to that breaking ball. Ball hits the corner of the plate, kicks away from Posey. Posey gets to it, then he sets his feet, realizing he has to hurry. I think he was surprised by the speed of Corbin. You see the reaction as the ball goes down the right field line.
So now Melanson will face Nick Ahmed with Corbin at 2nd base by way of the wild pitch and error. a high fastball. 1 ball and no strikes. Outfield straight away. There's that curveball.
And it's so effective when you can throw it behind the count. I mean, that's a big over-the-top curveball. The more acute the angle of the curveball, the tougher it is to control. And to be able to throw it in a 1-0 count or a 2-0 count or a 3-1 count, which he will do, and that's what makes him unique with that pitch.
Hit out into left center field. And it'll be Gorkis Hernandez behind Mac Williamson.
One thing about Mac Williamson, he's 6'4", about 240. He will make a center fielder become very loud because center fielders do not want to run into that guy.
No, and actually Mac Williamson runs very well. Here's Peralta. Peralta singled in the 3rd. He's 1 for 3.
I think Gorkis Hernandez was called for that fly ball in 2 languages.
And a strike, and it's 0-1. Hey. Whatever it takes, right?
Hey, they got the job done.
Wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's been good with runners in scoring position, hitting .419, ranks him in the top 3 in the National League. And he's been hot lately. He's homered in 3 of the last 4 games.
And he asked for time, didn't get it. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
You do not have to give. That's a close pitch. I think Melanson wanted the pitch. If you're an umpire, you do not have to give it. If you think it's too late, you don't have to grant that timeout request.
Two and two.
Well, right now it's an equalizer curveball. If he needs a strike, it's there.
Yep. Comes back with it again. It's 3 and 2. Goldschmidt is on deck. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Posey hangs on, and he got him. And that'll end the inning. Crawford, Sandoval, panic coming up.
That's transparency. By Heffernan Insurance Brokers. Insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit hefins.com. By Xfinity. X1 will change the way you experience TV. And by Kelly Moore Paints. Go where the pros go. Kelly Moore, the painter's paint store.
You see AT&T Park from high above. It's a 2-1 lead for the Diamondbacks. Couple of changes. Dyson, who came in as a pinch hitter, is now in center field, and Owings moves from center to right. Crawford is going to lead things off. Crawford doubled. He doubled in the 5th and knocked in the only run that the Giants have in this game. First pitch strike with Pablo Sandoval on deck. Low. We're at 92 pitches now for Corbin. Not sure what that means.
He's got 110 in him. Did not have a lot of throws until about the 5th inning where the Giants tagged him for a run. But he's been very efficient for the most part.
2-2. This is where Crawford really worked him the last time. The 2 pitch, here it is. Full count.
Oh, another good pitch and another good take. Those are not easy takes. Break on the slider and the curveball for Corbin has been very quick, and he has not hung many.
Out of play.
Good swing.
There's our post-game live crew acting like they're doing their homework.
Ahmed Fareed on your right, Sean Estes there with the pink shirt on.
And the walk. That's a nice at bat.
All right, time now for our Mercedes pivotal play. Last night, Pablo Sandoval off of Jake Barrett, guessed in, opened up, and did this. Hit a bomb. The exit velocity at 101, 381 feet. Long and high and far. And that's our Mercedes pivotal play. That was a good one.
Sandoval with a little bloop single in the 5th. And he takes a bit wide, 1-0. Still pretty good pop on that fastball from Corbin. Driven to right, but it's right at Owings. Xfinity X1 customers say, show me the San Francisco Giants into your X1 voice remote and get live stats on your TV. Change the way you experience TV with Xfinity X1.
So that's it. Torto Novello coming out. And Patrick Corbin's evening has come to a conclusion.
When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change tune-up and repair experts. vote at sfgiants.com/vote. And the All-Star game is going to be on July 17th. So Chafin to face Panic, and then Hunter Pence, who's on deck. Low to Panic, who's 0 for 1 with a walk.
Take a look at the numbers for Andrew Chafin. 29th game that he has come into. 22 strikeouts in 19 2/3. He can get a wild hair up his nose on occasion. Good fastball, low to mid-90s. And he's got a good hard slider, which is his best weapon against lefties. He also has a changeup.
Nice block. Gets 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, John Ryan Murphy just earned his paycheck with that block.
So 2-0. Panic will sit on a pitch that he likes. Instead, it'll be a throw to first or a lob to first. Bottom of the 7th. And another toss to first. I don't. Look, Chafin doesn't know this, but I don't believe Crawford's going anywhere. Not unless Bruce Bochy has put on a hit and run.
Well, these are 2 guys you could do it with Panic's bat control.
Instead, it's going to be a fly ball into center field. And here's Hunter Pence.
And we're going to have to be pitcher.
And here's your new pitcher.
Yoshi Hirano, the new pitcher for the Diamondbacks, 28th time that he has come in. He's been very, very good these first 2 months of the season. 24 2/3 innings. He's allowed 15 base hits, and he has struck out 24 against 6 strikeouts. How does he do it? Well, a low 90s fastball and a split, and it's a good split. High three-quarter release and a straight down biter on that split finger fastball.
So here's Hunter Pence, who started last night. Swing and a miss. Pence went 1 for 3 and a walk. And the next pitch is wide to even the count. Top of the order, and Gorky Hernandez is on deck. Two and one. You can definitely notice the different stance for Hunter Pence.
Well, the position
where he holds his bat.
Dropped his hands down lower. He's opened up. He says he sees the ball better, and we believe it based on the pitches that we saw him take in last night's ball game. He was not going out of the strike zone and chasing breaking balls that were away.
So it's 3-1. And a perfect pitch. 3-2.
91-mile-an-hour paint. Right at the knees on the outside corner. Location so important when you're throwing it in a predictable count.
And the walk.
Great at bat. So 2 free gifts at 90 feet here. Now the Giants have a runner in score position for free, courtesy of the Diamondbacks.
Gorky Hernandez is rolled out to third, and then Corbin struck him out the last 2 times up. Foul. No balls and 1 strike. So Crawford with good speed at second, Pence with good speed at first.
Good arms in center, good arms in right. Paint with the fastball on the outside corner, just caressing the strike zone. Keith Hernandez did not like it. Well, he's going to have to toughen up with 2 strikes here. And he's been very good with 2 strikes these first couple of months of the season.
So it's 0-2. One and 2. Two walks in the inning. Giants a hit away from tying this game. It's 1-2 to Hernandez. 2-2. This is the one pitch that Arano's got, the 2-2 pitch. And Hernandez spoiled a good one.
That was a good one. That was one that had break that came into Gorkis Hernandez. Just catching a piece to stay alive. And from that high 3/4 release, I mean, you get some pretty good straight down tilt off that split.
Here's the 2-2 pitch coming up.
Oh, another good take. We've seen a lot of them in this game tonight with really good pitches below the strike zone. And once again, Hernandez lays off. So the beauty of that is, in the eyes of the Giants, is now they're going to be able to start their runners. And even with an exceptional arm in center, with Dyson and an exceptional arm in right, Giants are going to have the advantage because they're going to be on the move.
And the payoff. Here it is. And he walked him.
0-2 to a walk. Great at bat. Another 90-foot gift.
This crowd's coming alive as Buster Posey stands in. And we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach and the interpreter.
All right. Don't give him anything good to hit, and don't walk him.
That's right. That's been around for a long time. Buster has faced Arano just one time. He's 0 for 1. And the one at bat was a strikeout. So this rally has been for free. And now the Giants trying to take advantage of it. Buster, we've seen recently, is not afraid to get after that first pitch. Not close. 1 ball and no strikes.
Easy take.
Here you see Crawford and Pence and Hernandez. Two and 0.
Easy take.
Two balls, no strikes. This will be in the park, and it'll end the inning. Giants leave him loaded. We'll head to the 8th. It remains 2-1 D-backs.
property of the San Francisco Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the San Francisco Giants Baseball Club, LLC.
Here it's a 2-1 lead for the D-backs. Sam Dyson is the new pitcher. When it's time for a change, think Speedy. Oil change and auto service, your trusted oil change tune-up and repair experts.
Sam Dyson, who has been a workhorse on this Giants staff, comes in for the 28th game. 2-0 on the year with a 2.39 ERA. 21 strikeouts and 26 in the third. So really a nice command of a power sinker that goes low to mid-90s with velocity. He's got a curveball, slider, and a changeup.
And here's Goldschmidt, who's 3 for 3. And he takes a strike
with a curveball. And there's nobody going to go up there and look for anything but a first pitch hard sinker from Sam Dyson.
Foul back. It's another and 2. Murphy and then Marte. Way outside, 1-2. Tomorrow, the Giants will send out Chris Stratton against Clay Buchholz. So a couple of right-handers to close out this series. Goldschmidt is out swinging. Check in with Amy G.
All right, gentlemen, we just want to give a shout out to one of our own Bay Area native, current hitting coach for the Giants, Alonzo Powell. He showed up yesterday to the park with a little bit of bling. He recently received his World Series ring that he got for being the assistant hitting coach with the Houston Astros last year. He has 101 diamonds that represent how many wins they had last year, regular season wins. On the side, it says Houston strong for all the victims of Hurricane Harvey. Alonso said it's pretty thought-provoking. It makes him think of all the guys that came before him that didn't have the opportunity to win a ring, and it makes it very special. It's beautiful, and Alonso, he does the Bay Area proud, guys.
Yes, indeed. Just a local kid was made good.
And that is a beautiful ring. And they all, the rings now, I mean, they tell a story.
Swinging a foul. Murphy gets this one off of Posey. It's 0-2. Yeah, they do tell a story. The three that we get to look at all the time, if it doesn't tell the story on top or on the side, it'll tell underneath. So 0-2 to Murphy, who's 0 for 3. Down low.
Good teaser on the 0-2 pitch with that curveball.
One and two. Two and two.
Tried to backdoor sink him with that 94-mile-an-hour sink ball, which is his bread and butter. Matt Herges, Giants bullpen coach, has really done a nice job keeping Dyson in his mechanics, which allows him the feel of 4 good pitches. And the command of that sinker, which at times, I mean, it can be challenging.
Foul again.
I mean, you look at Dyson, he's not a long arm pitcher. I mean, he's got a pretty short stroke with his arm action. But at times he'll throw across his body like a lot of guys. And when that happens, he loses the feel of that sinker and it goes all over the place. That happened to him at the start of this year, but they put an end to it quickly and they got him into a good set of mechanics. He's had a nice couple of months.
Chases one in the dirt, and Buster Posey digs it out. 2 down. Here's Marte. Marte got things going in the second with a leadoff double, eventually scored. So 2 outs, and Dyson trying to get the Giants off the field. And a call strike. Tapped. Dyson. Nice play. Side retired. For the Giants, McCutchen, Longoria, Williamson coming up.
Well, it's also Beatles night. Your Beatles special event package includes a Beatles-themed Giants t-shirt and a ticket to the Giants-Padres game. You want the t-shirt, need a ticket. You want a ticket? Go to sfgiants.com/special events and check it out.
Yeah, good sports doing this. Archie Bradley to McCutchen, and it's pop foul and out of play. McCutchen is 1 for 3. Bradley's not going to trick you too much.
Now he's got a high velocity fastball. He'll cut the ball, and he's got a curveball. But he likes that fastball, especially to get ahead early.
He jumps out in front. 0-2 to McCutchen. And he got him with a high fastball.
96 to right above the hands, inside corner. Perfect pitch on 0-2 count.
So here's Longoria. Longoria is 0 for 3. And a strike.
Not a lot of finesse in Archie Bradley. I mean, he's in the go mode. And he believes in the fastball. What he does with that high velocity fastball is he spots it on a corner well. I mean, I suppose that is finesse, but if you get your at bats against him, you know you're going to see some fastballs.
And that's hooked foul.
Tyler Uematsu making a play out of it.
Longoria hooked that. That was a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. And he shoots this into right field for a base hit. Sometimes he makes it look really easy. And I know it's not.
Well, now you got power on power. Bradley that throws hard, Mac Williamson that swings hard. And if ever the two should meet, oh well, we'll see. That's the plan.
And the pitch. 1 ball and no strikes. Williamson looks down to Ron Wotus. Can't imagine there'd be a hole on right now. Two and 0.
2 pitches, 2 fastballs, both away. Restriction getting ready in the Giants bullpen.
Two-0 pitch. High and foul and out of play.
Ooh.
Good pitch, good swing, and we'll do it again.
Bradley gets one-dimensional and keeps pounding that outside corner. Mac Williamson, he's got the power to hit the ball out to right field, even in this ballpark, where you don't see many right-handers hit it out to right field.
Breaks his bat to third. And they get Mac Williamson. And into scoring position is Longoria on the 5-3 putout. Warriors playoff central, Warriors and Cavs, game 3. And the Warriors playoff central will start at 4 p.m. right here on NBC Sports Bay Area. Here's Crawford. Crawford is 1 for 2. That's now for the 3rd inning in a row. Make that for the 2nd inning in a row. They've got the tie and run in scoring position. Also had the bases loaded in the 5th.
I'm surprised they're pitching to him as hot as he's been.
Maybe they're going to pitch around it.
All right, they may nibble a little bit here, but I just don't see him just going straight at him. Crawford the last 5 weeks has been extremely hot.
Two and 0. And that one just hit the outside corner. It's 2 and 1.
And I think that's the idea for Bradley. He's trying to hit a corner, make it perfect or miss. And that was perfect at 97.
3-1. Sandoval on deck.
Well, he's got 2 bases to play with here.
So it'll be up to Sandoval.
And that was an easy take.
Sandoval has faced Archie Bradley only a couple of times. He's 0 for 2. He's actually faced him 3 times. He's drawn a walk.
And he could pitch Pablo Sandoval the same way that he just pitched Brandon Crawford, because he does have an open bag.
One ball and no strikes. The one guy that has pretty good ownage on Bradley is Joe Panik.
And he's on deck.
One ball and 1 strike.
Bradley staying out of the strike zone. They know Sandoval is aggressive. They know that he will extend the strike zone. Easy take.
It's 2-1 to Pablo Sandoval. Now back 2-2. Now in a little better spot for Sandoval to catch up to, because it was a little lower in the strike zone. On the ground. And that'll end the inning. So we'll head to the 9th. It remains 2-1. D-backs. in D.C. The hour-long pregame live is going to start at 3. We'll have the game for you right at 4 p.m. And you'll see it right here on NBC Sports Bay Area, also streaming live on the NBC Sports app. 2-1. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Your trusted oil change tune-up and repair experts.
Hunter Strickland, new pitcher now for the Giants, 28th game. High velocity fastball, good slider. He'll cut the ball and a split.
Owens 1 for 3. Taps this one, and it's under the glove of Longoria, and Owens is going to take a hard turn. And Crawford did a good job of backing up the play.
Longoria coming in just underneath the glove. It has been ruled a base hit for Owens. But if you ask Evan Longoria, he'll tell you should have had that one.
Yep. Here's Marrero. He bunts it hard to Strickland, who throws to Crawford, who throws to Sandoval, not in time.
A lot of things going on there as you're Strickland, as you're turning around to look at second base. Brian Knight, the second base umpire, is cutting a path right across your vision. And through it all, they get the out at second. Just too much speed from Marrero on the backside. High fastball, the toughest one to bunt.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Lamb is on deck. And the pitch is high and maybe wide. For the Giants in the bottom of this inning, it'll be Joe Panik, then a pinch hitter, and then Gorky Hernandez. There's our ball dude, Jerry Leap, down the left field line. Jerry's part of the Via Hotel across the street. Great hotel. And Bob Giarusso, who's one of our friends at Putnam. Jerry is the director of sales at the Via. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing. He's gonna miss. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Straight challenge there, down 2-0 the count. Just said, here, let's see what you got. Throw a fastball like that by a guy, I mean, he's going to make some adjustments, and he's also going to want to see another one. But if a guy throws a fastball by a guy one time, he thinks he can do it again and again and again.
Shortens up to bunt, and it's high, so it's 3-1.
Closer for the D-backs, Brad Boxberger. He's ready to go.
One pitch, runner goes. Posey is going to take it, but it's ball 4. So here's Lamb. So Lamb, who started yesterday, had the day off against Bumgarner today. Lamb had 1 hit in 3 at bats last night. And he takes low. He's got lots and lots of power, and he was an all-star last year.
Very quick middle in. And most of the damage that he does is against right-handed pitching. It's exactly what Torey Lovullo wanted to see. He wanted to see this matchup. Runner in score position and Lamb hitting where there is no base to give him. Strickland has to pitch to him.
Swing and a miss. Lamb, by the way, on the DL with a sprained left AC joint. And he didn't come back until May 18th. So Strickland in a little bit of trouble here in the 9th. And this is going to be a base hit. And coming in to score is Marrero. And moving over to third is Dyson. So that's the hit that both teams have been trying to get here tonight.
High fastball. Well, actually, that was a split. And Lamb, I mean, he didn't have a lot of lower body in that swing. Just kind of a handsy hit. But he gets the job done. So Kurt Young going to call timeout now and come out and talk to Hunter Strickland. Make sure everybody's on the same page.
Keep it close. Give your team a shot in the 9th.
Madison Bumgarner tonight making his first start of the year. And was he fantastic. I mean, just 2 minor league rehab starts and he says, I'm ready. And boy, was he ever. Showed a nice command of all of his pitches, especially the changeup. We saw that tonight more than we've ever seen him throw in any start. Slider was electric at the end of 6. Bruce Bochy said, you're done. And really, he probably could have thrown another, maybe even 2. But again, this is just his 3rd start back since being able to get back into a game. And he passed all the tests. He was fantastic. Great to have him back.
Here's Ahmed. Ahmed is 1 for 4. Giants play the infield in. And it's low. 1 ball and no strikes.
Ahmed with good speed. Not an easy guy to double up.
Pushes it foul.
With the speed of Gerard Dyson at third base, I mean, a safety squeeze is a good play. You get a ball down, I mean, Dyson's going to score. He's got that type of quickness. One of the fastest guys in the National League. Hunter Strickland pitching through the strikeout.
Down low. Ahmed not biting. 2 balls and a strike. Bumgarner, Melanson, Dyson, and Strickland. 2-1 pitch. Here it is to Nick Ahmed. And this is not going to do it. It's going to be Panic. He's going to backpedal, and Panic's going to make the catch. And that'll bring up David Peralta. So Peralta comes in. He's 1 for 4 tonight. Into center field, and it's Gorkis Hernandez who's going to put it away, and that'll end the inning. So the Diamondbacks pick up a run. It'll be Panic, a pinch hitter, and then Hernandez. And the Diamondbacks bring in their closer, and that's Brad Boxberger.
Well, he's been very good. 23rd time he's come into a ball game. He's had 14 opportunities to save a game. He's cashed in 13 times. Look at the strikeouts, 28 and 20 in the third innings. He's only given up 14 hits. And you're going to see a fastball that goes right around 90, 91-ish. It's not an overpowering fastball. It's got good sink to it, good hard slide up, and a great changeup. That changeup is his bread and butter. It sets up everything.
So Joe Panic will lead things off, and then Alan Hansen, who's on deck. And then the top of the order. Panic looks at a strike. Joe Panic tonight is 0 for 2. He drew a walk in the 5th. Lifted out to left. 1 out is Peralta puts it away.
And that was the changeup. Sets it up with a little fastball. And with the same arm action, comes back, takes about 8 feet off it, and takes the sting out of the at-bat.
That'll bring up the pinch hitter, Alan Hansen.
Hansen has been very good.
He's been very good at just about everything. Hit the ball out of the park. Had a bump in the road on a couple of ground balls in Atlanta, but other than that, his defense has been excellent. And for a period there, he just gave the Giants a shot in the arm. Hooks this one down the line into the corner, and it's a fair ball. Hansen is going to put on the brakes, and the Giants have the tying run coming up.
Well, they gave him the line, and he just took advantage of it. Back-to-back changeups from Boxberger, and all Hansen does is just drop the head on a ball down and in. Didn't have a lot of lower body into it. He just kind of just get the hands on the sweet spot. And in this ballpark, I mean, it is a short porch to right.
It is.
And every once in a while, you're reminded of it. So the Giants get the tying run and plate. I'm going to look. I mean, I don't think the Diamondbacks are convinced it was fair. I mean, I couldn't tell if Chris Owings touched that ball from the one look we had. This replay review is presented by Xfinity. This might be a bit more revealing. The D-backs have nothing to lose. That's fair.
Yeah, it landed behind Owings.
That was quick. Wilkie just slipped into the Diamondbacks bench as if to say, really?
Yeah, I think he should be punished if it's really obvious.
Yeah, that should be a fine. That's a $5 fine from the league office.
Here's Gorky Hernandez. And he takes a strike. Norquist drew a walk in the 7th. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts.
Yeah, he's trying to tie it up right there. Why not? Looking for a fastball, get a fastball. Hernandez got 6 home runs on the year, so he earned the right to swing like that. D-backs have been very good when leading after 8 innings, as have the Giants.
Yep, he got him.
Yes, he did swing. So a painful end of it at bat for Gorky Hernandez.
Here's Buster Posey. And a strike, and it's 0-1. McCutcheon is on deck. Out of play.
Get along. Yep. Just everybody get along. All right. We're good.
Buster 2 for 4 lifetime against Boxberger. And he stays alive.
Good slider from Boxberger off the plate. And that's as good a fight him off as Buster Posey has. And he lives to see another pitch. Hey, they got a couple mound visits left. You might as well use them.
Use them up. Hansen at second. Out of play.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake from Boxberger. They wanted to throw that fastball above the hands up and in, and he left it out over the middle. See the target. Ooh, got away with one.
Out of play. A battle. Boxberger, Posey with 2 outs in the 9th. And a base hit to right field. Hansen's going to score, and it's 3-2.
Posey getting it done with 2 strikes, 2 outs. I mean, he's still thinking about a couple of at-bats earlier in the game when he didn't cash in with the bases loaded. So he's not going to smile here, but the Giants get a run closer, and they do get the winning run in the batter's box. As Hansen collects his high fives.
Austin Jackson's going to pinch run. So Jackson now at first with 2 outs and good speed. The outfield for the D-backs is about as deep as you could get without being on the warning track.
Boxberger has given up 2 home runs this year in 20 2/3 innings. McCutchen looking for a gift, looking for a mistake.
McCutchen a home run Sunday and a home run last night. 2 balls and 1 strike. A ball and a gap could tie this game. A ball down the lines could tie this game. It's 2-1. On the ground and a base hit. And Jackson will stop at second. And Longoria is going to hit.
And the tying run moves up to score to scoring position at second. And Mike Butcher going to come out his third mound visit.
So 3 hits in the inning off of Boxberger. Longoria singled in his last at bat. And his history against Boxberger, there isn't much there at all. He's 0 for 1.
D-backs had been in no doubles defense, and now they're going to bring their outfield back to a more normal depth.
And swing and a foul, straight back 0-1.
And with the speed the Giants have on the base pass right now, if Evan Longoria hits a gapper, they're both going to score.
So it's come down to this. No balls and 2 strikes with Jackson at second, McCutcheon at first. It's a 3-2 lead for the Diamondbacks. 1-2.
Change up down below the zone. Longoria spits on it.
And the 1-2 pitch. And he just got a piece.
I don't know how. I mean, that's about a foot off the plate away with a little flat slider. More of a cutter type. And he just does catch a bit. Live to see another pitch.
Tapped to short, and that's the ball game. So the Diamondbacks hang on, and they win a close one. They break the Giants' winning streak at 5, and that run that the D-backs picked up in the top of the 9th ended up being a pretty important run.
Well, what the Giants are going to walk out of this ballpark and take with them is the knowledge that their ace is back. Madison Bumgarner really surprisingly sharp tonight. 6 solid innings. And Giants offense has not been shut down a whole lot this year. They were shut down tonight. A pitcher's duel, but they got Bumgarner back, and that's the important thing.
Yes, a nice outing by Patrick Corbin, who ends up picking up the win. He's now 6-2. All right, final score here at AT&T Park. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Giants 2. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for Giants postgame live presented by Toyota, which starts right now.